I'm your host, Chris, and this is the Poop911.com Poopcast. Dogs and kids, how to get them to like each other and how to bring harmony to the relationship between them. Setting the record straight, we will not debate who's cuter between canines and children, but we will focus on how to build a lifelong friendship between them. If you think about it, dogs and children share common ground in some ways. They both have to learn about necessary boundaries. They both try to push limits before they're taught better behavior. They both try to eat potentially tummy-hurting substances, and the list goes on. However, as we said, they're both adorable. They're even more precious when they've formed an inseparable and heartstring-pulling friendship. Here are some ways to help your doggy become used to the little ones. As you probably know by now, training your dog includes delightful things like treats, games, and toys. Rewarding your dog's good behavior with any one of these will ensure that he has a consistent example of what you're expecting. In his younger years, socializing your pup will include providing him with ample exposure to other dogs, kids, and strangers in public. Depending on multiple factors, this may take a little while or happens more gradually over time. Either way, your pup will adjust. Setting a scenario, let's say a sweet little boy runs up to your dog and wants to pet him. Have your dog sit, and if he remains calm, then give him a treat. Feeding him treats while he lets children pet him will become something he remembers and positively associates with the little ones. It's wonderful when your dog already has a natural love for children, but that doesn't mean that your pup knows his limits around them. It's essential that your dog knows how to behave around kids. This can begin with fundamentals like having him sit or lay down while he's being greeted. In addition to the basics, you'll want to employ some boundary-setting cues like leave it, drop it, or go to your crate as well. As your canine grows more accustomed to the presence of children, he will start to know his limits as well as his own strength and sense of self-control. Use the cues we've mentioned when you notice your dog getting a little more excited than usual. You can even include children in training. Teach them the cues and any hand signals and let them learn how to train their dog. If your little ones are old enough, you can even put them on treat-giving duty. Remember, it's easy to take good doggy behavior for granted, so don't forget to reward your pup when he's well-mannered around kids. Supervision, training, and rewards are your best friends during this step. Parents know that a schedule becomes almost elusive when you have children around, but it's even more important to stick to a routine when you have furry babies around human babies. Keep an allotted time for walks, games, and feeding times. A routine will keep your dog in good spirits, lessen any present or developing aggression, and that will contribute tremendously to how your dog fares around children. If you're feeling strapped for time and scarce on sanity, it may be a great time to consider hiring a local dog sitter or our Poop 911 Pooper Scooper service team to assist you with your dog's routine. Our team loves to bond with your pup as much as you do. Children love to play rough at times. Of course, your dog may not know that they're only playing. That's why you must expose your pup to children as early as possible, even if it means park outings where he can become familiar with children. This exposure will do wonders for how your dog adapts to the presence of little ones. While you train your pup, it's recommended that you prepare him for the kind of roughhousing that children can use while they're having a good time. Praise your doggy as you reward him and as you poke at him and gently pull his tail. Gradually increase types of touches like holding its paw or hugging your dog, and then reward. Reward and praise. Eventually, your fur baby will catch on and realize that this is playtime. Always keep an eye on your younger children with dogs, as neither knows their strength just yet, and this can lead to injuries or upsets. Consider additional training from a professional if you're having a more challenging time helping the kids and pups harmonize. Observe how your dog responds to each step you take in his adjustment period. Keep an eye out for signs of anxiety or frustration and provide a safe space for your dog to de-escalate. Then try it again. Don't forget to have your camera ready for those fleeting, adorable moments between your kids and pups. You can thank us later. Thanks for listening to the latest Poop 911 Poopcast. For more, go to poop911.com, check us out on Facebook, or your favorite podcast provider. As always, your dog's business is our business.